Thanks for checking out the virtual photoelectric effect software program. A neat little program that actually allows you to visualize some of the effects that happens with the photoelectric effect. So you're going to turn the light on, you will actually see obviously a slowed down version of the photoelectric effect where the particles goes across. We've got the photocurrent across here. We're able to adjust the intensity of light. Lower intensity, we've got fewer number of photoelectrons being emitted. Higher intensity, you actually see more going across. So here we've got the actual photocurrent being involved for it. So what I can do is I can increase my retarding voltage. And if I really crank up retarding voltage, you can see the electrons never actually get it to the plate and actually come back. So if we can actually and find out the true cutoff voltage of our certain frequency of light for a given particular metal. And if we increase it, we can actually get a good visual representation of what's happening when you actually get to your cutoff voltage and actually bounce back to it. You can actually change your work functions of your actual metal. So depending upon the work function of the metal, you get a different cutoff voltage actually needed to actually get there. So once again, once we actually get across, we can actually zoom in and take a look at all the photoelectrons actually being emitted by the light. And the ones that you sort of actually want to do is we want to do the higher energy photoelectrons that actually are going straight across. We're not so worried about all the photoelectrons going off at the different values to it. So once we have at that particular plate, we can record the record the frequency of the light used. We can take a look at the voltage required to actually stop the ones. Likewise, if we actually change the intensity, it still doesn't affect the amount of electrons going across. If I decrease the energy of the photoelectron, or the photon energy, obviously I need to lower my retarding voltage to actually get it across. So you can actually record, depending upon your photon energy, you have a different retarding potentials to actually get it to stop. So once you have the retarding potentials and the frequencies of the light used, you can actually able to go and get some really good approximations for the Planck constant. The worksheets involved found on the website will actually work you through the experiment. And you get some pretty good results for it. Once again, you also, depending upon what you want to see in your data, you will incorporate as well. As well, you've got some unknown metals, so if you were doing a real experiment, you have a particular value. We're not actually seeing, if I crank up my intensity, there's a photocurrent, we don't actually see what the electrons are actually doing. So all we do is we crank up the voltage until, oh, we've lost the photocurrent. So you can actually find out what the photocurrent is and then find out the threshold frequency and everything else needed for a given unknown metal. Anyway, neat little program. Really does illustrate some key concepts of photoelectric effect that is hard to do any other way. Anyway, hope you like the software. Check it out and let me know what you think.